Okay, today's April the 10th, 2013.
Really. That's about all I'm doing.
Do you still play the piano?
Yeah, well, yeah, sort of. Yeah, but where are you?
I'm in Texas.
Where?
In Texas, remember?
Uh-huh.
I'm
Wow.
in Dallas. And I'm in the Dallas. Huh?
I should have known your voice. Yeah, it's very familiar to me. And you're in
Well,
you're
I have a picture of you that Sherry and Kim took of you and Terry when they were out there. And I look at it quite often.
mm-hmm. Well,
And
how did that happen?
well, Sherry and Kim were in California. I think it was in July of last year. And they came by and spent a couple of hours with you.
Well,
And they took some pictures.
did they?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a copy made and send it to you.
Uh-huh. Well, you sound like you with this red outfit you're wearing. Do you know what you're wearing an outfit? It's red.
The picture that you have,
It's red. All I know. It looks like. Uh-huh.
it should be blue.
Well, it is blown. It's out in the street, way on the next street.
Ah,
Mm-hmm. Well, when are you coming out here? How are you coming out here?
Nita, I want so badly to come out. My sister and my niece were going to drive out, and because I'm prone to blood clots, my doctor doesn't want me flying, and they were going to drive me out. But just a lot of things have happened that I haven't been physically able to come.
Mm-hmm.
But
Why have you not been able to come? I mean,
because of physical problems, health problems, and I got food poisoning in September, and ever since then my stomach hasn't been right. Everything I eat goes straight through me.
mm-hmm.
And then I was having trouble with my back, so it's just been a lot of problems.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, where are you working? Are you working? Are you working someplace?
I'm at home.
What's wrong with you? Are you sick? Are you
So what?
Uh-huh.
Well, working is kind of difficult, but I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
And, but anyway, let's not talk about me, let's talk about you.
Nothing you can say about me. Everything you could say about me would be about one of the worst things I ever heard. What's that?
Well, you know, I remember how you used to make macaroni and cheese. And I learned to make it the way you made it.
Mm-hmm.
And I never wrote it down.
Really?
I never wrote it down because I memorized it for so many years. But then after my kids were all grown and away from home,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I stopped making it. And I think about it, and sometimes, you know, we have something at church where we have to take competition.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd like to take it, but I don't remember how you made it.
Well, I mean, you don't know what it was? You don't
It was
remember?
macaroni and cheese. You always cooked it on top of the stove.
Uh-huh.
And then you would put it in a container and put it in the oven and finish cooking it and let it brown. And it was always so good. It was better than macaroni and cheese just on top of the stove.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or they go and they buy the box stuff. But the way you fixed it was always so good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Boy,
So,
are you in Texas?
I'm in Texas, yes. I'm in Texas.
I'm looking at noodles, or whatever that is. Well, are you living in Texas?
I live in a retirement center. It's not a nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
It's an apartment complex that is for people that's over 55 years old, and it's gated. And
Well, you're not 55. You don't look 50. You don't look 55 to me.
I'll be 76
Really?
in December. Yeah. Remember, you're just 13 years older than me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And remember, Sherry and Terry are
Well,
close in age. I think Terry is about 2 years older, maybe 3 years older. Terry's about 3 years older than Sherry.
mm-hmm. Well, when are you going to bring? Excuse me. When are you going to bring her out here?
Well, we hope to do that. We hope to do that.
Is she sick or something?
No, she's fine. She works every day.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, she's working 6 or 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Private nursing. And I don't like it because she doesn't get to go to church.
Mm-hmm.
But when you self-employed, you work, while you can.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Now I recognize your voice right now. You're looking at something. I don't know what to say. You're looking at some girls be playing with a boy.
Well, Nina, do you still sing?
No.
You used to play the piano and sing.
I did?
Yes.
Oh, well, I can play the piano, I think. In fact, I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Huh?
You would sit down at the piano,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
you would write songs, and you would write music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like music. I still like music. And you should come out here to see me, so I want to see you. I've always wanted to see you. Huh?
I always want to see you too.
Mm-hmm.
And it hurts that I haven't been able to come. So it's not something that I deal with lightly because I always wanted to be there for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I miss you. I know, especially though I'll always remember your voice, I'm listening to it right down the line. Uh-huh. Yeah, there's a street that goes down the street from me. And all I'm doing is getting down the street, going down the street, and then getting down the street, going back the street. So I know that it's really something. There's some guy in this world looking at your program. He's swinging his hand, his arms around. I don't know, but it's really something to hear you talk this way. Because I love you. I will always love you no matter what.
And you know that I will always love you.
Yeah.
We went through a whole lot of things together.
Yeah. How much?
And that was a blessing of God that we had each other to lean on.
Mm-hmm. Well, we've got, chicken. Oh, some kind of soup. anyway, swinging around on the thing, and I don't see you. I don't see you at all. All I do see is these things that are there. Are you teaching someone?
No, I'm not teaching. I'm retired. No, I'm not teaching.
You should be teaching, right?
No, remember I was a nurse. I always worked in nursing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say, I wish you were here. In fact,
I wish I were there too, Nita. Have you had your breakfast this morning?
No, I haven't.
You getting ready?
I'm having some kind of soup.
You getting ready for breakfast?
I guess I am. I should be. I'm trying to figure where you are now. You're in Texas, right?
I'm in Texas, that's right.
Where's your mom?
Huh?
Where's your mother?
Oh, dear, my mother's been dead 40-some years. Yeah, you met my mother, and you came to my mother's funeral.
Your mother passed. She died.
Yeah, my mother passed. My mother passed in, what was it, 50? My mother passed, I think it was in 67.
Mm-hmm.
And you came to her funeral.
Yeah, well, I would remember her. I remember your mother, if it was who I think it is, she was light-skinned.
She was very light-skinned, but yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember her. I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, when are you coming out here? Or are you already out here?
No, I'm in Texas. And I'm in Texas.
Well, gosh,
But, it's so good to talk to you, and it was so good talking to Terry. I appreciate him calling me and keeping me in touch. I appreciate that. You're so blessed to have Terry.
Yeah. Terry, he lives in this house where I stay, and I don't know why he stays here, but he does.
Well, he stays there to make sure you're taken care of. And that's a blessing.
Uh-huh. Well, right now I'm looking at three little kids. They look like the kids in a way. And they're playing with a football. I would love to see you. I would miss you so. I miss you anyway. I wish you were close to me. I wish I was close to you or something. I'd have to be doing something. Huh?
I miss you too. And like I said earlier, my niece and Bobby's daughter and my sister, they were going to drive me out there because my doctor didn't want me flying.
No,
but
are you ill? He's trying to make something out of it. It isn't.
No, I've had a back problem and a stomach problem.
Oh, God.
Because I got food poison in August, the last part of August. And so my doctor just called me a few minutes ago, and I've got to go do another colostomy because of something they saw on a test.
Oh, that's right.
But
I wish I could see you. I know just exactly how you look, you know.
well, I'm heavier than I weigh more than I did the last time you saw me.
My goodness. Well, you learned to broke the same voice you had.
Well, I might have the same voice, but I don't look the same. I gain weight and for medication and lack of activity. But I still love the Lord, and I'm as active in church as I can be, and that will always be a part of my life.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful because that's exactly what I do. I go to church all the time. I love to go to church. I've always liked to go to church by playing the piano with one finger. I'm sitting over there trying to learn it, and then right now I'm in my bedroom where I can look right at it, you know. So there are things in here to hold this soup.
Well, you made a great impression in my life.
Oh, really?
About the part. You sure did. Your faithfulness, your commitment, and standing on the word for what you believe God would have you to do. And growing up, I guess I always loved going to church, but I guess I was just a church goer, you know, for the fellowship of being around people and people my age. So for that reason, I enjoyed going to church. But it was because of you that I came into a relationship with the Lord. Because I realized that there was more to God than going to church. You know, I learned to pray, I learned to listen, I learned to word, and I learned how to live a better life.
Yeah, it's better to know about how to live a better life with God. I mean, I have this house here where I'm staying. It's not mine, but I'm in it, you know. And I think about the Lord all the time. It's a total part of my no matter. And Terry, you know Terry, don't you?
Yes.
He was talking to somebody. Maybe he was talking to you today. I don't know, but Terry.
Because he was talking to me and you were in the bathroom. Yeah. He was talking to me.
Yeah, well, I tell you the truth, I finally realized how very important you are. There's a little truck, it looks like a truck, but it's not. It's just sitting outside. And it's so simple. You're in Texas, huh?
I'm in Texas. And how's the weather there? Here we're supposed to have a lot of rain. And the weather here is very overcast.
Well, I tell you the truth, it's just know that you're out there and you talk the same. You have your voice sounds the same to me, and my voice sounds.
Yeah.
I said.
You sound the same also. your voice hasn't changed.
It's
and I'm sure that you would be singing, it would still be that soft, sweet, jazzy kind of voice when you sing.
Well, I will do whatever I can. I mean, anything that I can do for the Lord, it has a part of it. As a matter of fact, there's a house where I live, and it's going from there to another house. And every time I look at it, I see somebody that I know that I don't know, you know. And I think it's the most important thing to know someone that you need to know, you know. And it's a thing that you can pick up whatever it is, and the Lord is it's a street on the street. It's just right down the street here. And I'm still there. I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay right here. Where is your daughter? Is it your daughter or your sister?
Sherry.
Yeah.
Sherry and Terry are close in age. I think Terry is about 3 years older than Sherry.
Really?
Benita, do you read your Bible very much?
All the time.
What's your favorite scripture?
My favorite picture?
Uh-huh.
I've got a picture in my Bible.
No. Do you remember the 23rd Psalm?
Mm-hmm. The 23rd Psalm, the Lord is my shepherd. That
Right. Can you say all of it?
one? Mm-hmm.
Let me hear you.
I said, yeah, I can do that. And then I love to go to church, you know. That's one part of me that I really love. And I do love the Lord. You know, there are a lot of people telling me that they can't believe I will have the Lord. I told them, well, maybe you're looking for the wrong thing, because if you can't see him, you can't see me, you know. And there's a street right across the street from me. This big place. It's from this lady. She runs out of her house and comes to me, and she wants to tell me this, she wants to tell me that. And I don't look at all that stuff. I don't know what all she's going to say in the second place. I know one thing, I miss you. I really miss you.
I miss you too. You know, but the important thing is that you have a love for God that's embedded deep down in your spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that no one can take from you.
I'll never say
and that love has, for the Lord and His presence, He just brought you through many, many storms.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in times when things came against you, you could always turn to God. You could always talk to God.
Yeah.
And know that He was with you, know that His presence was near you.
You remember this other guy?
And to know that He was going to bring you through. And He was faithful, and He's been faithful. He's still faithful. And that means so much. It means so much because people change, the world is changing, but God doesn't change.
Yeah, He doesn't change. They say that all.
No, He does not change.
No.
And He's faithful, and what He said He would do. So that's a blessing.
Oh yeah. Well.
Nita, I love you, and I you and Terry, for your strength, for your help, for your protection, and that God will surround you all and continually protect you from evil influences and just things sometimes that the devil wants to do to hurt you. And God is faithful in protecting you. And I'm so blessed when I talk to you and when I talk to Terry. And it just means so much. It does. But I'm going to get off the phone. My sister is calling, and I've got to make some appointments to get a colonoscopy done. But anyway, I love you, and we'll be in better contact than we've been, okay?
Yeah, okay, you love Terry.
Okay. And I love Terry too.
Terry is one person that he stays with me right now. He's I mean, when he gets out there, he'll fight in a minute, you know. And that is not like him, but it is like him. He will fight in a minute. And people want to take him and put him here and put him there and work the Baptist church and,
Right.
and that kind of thing.
Terry's not gonna leave you.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna leave you,
No.
and he's not gonna let any kind of